Hello, this is your evil twin, welcoming you to Let's Play Singularity, a fantastic game developed by Raven Software and published by Activision. Singularity is what happens if you take Raven Software's previous Wolfenstein game, but you change all the Nazis into the Russians from Command & Conquer Red Alert. Those Russians built their own Soviet version of Half-Life's Black Mesa facility, and of course everything went horribly wrong. Half a century later you get to explore the irradiated ruins, and it's a bit like Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl or Metro 2033. While exploring you get to listen to lots of old audio logs and watch film projectors and even see some ghostly apparitions, much like Bioshock. There's also some stuff from Dead Space and F.E.A.R and Dark Sector. There's a lot of time travel shenanigans, like Time Splitter's Future Perfect. I absolutely love Singularity. In fact, it's quite likely that I'm the biggest Singularity fan in the world. That's really not too difficult though, because hardly anyone actually bought this game. Activision did an interesting viral marketing campaign, and they made some nice trailers like this one. But when the game was actually released, Activision did no marketing or advertising whatsoever. Though most people had no idea that Singularity had come out until the first reviews. Some reviews gave it 7 or 6 out of 10, saying that it was unoriginal, it's just a rehash of ideas from other games, while other reviews were quite positive, giving it 8 or even 9 out of 10, and saying it was like a best-of collection, greatest hits of the first-person shooter, all compressed into one game. I am very firmly in the latter camp. I'm here to show you why Singularity is absolutely awesome. And here is the title screen. And in the foreground we've got a big Soviet sickle, and in the background we've got a terrifying black hole vortex. Yep, this is a game about a Soviet black hole. Isn't that awesome? I'm playing the PC version of the game. There's also an Xbox 360 and a PS3 version, and both console versions are pretty much identical to each other. The PC version doesn't have any sort of achievements or trophies, so if you're into achievements and stuff then you might want to get it on a console. I quite like the menu screen. It's a sort of hologram, but they made it like a hologram built in the 1950s or something. It's all flickery and malfunctioning. Now, the PC version is a console port. It's a port of the Xbox 360 version. And so while there are some video options that you can adjust, those are just to turn things off. If you don't like bloom or depth of field or whatever, there aren't any extra graphical features on PC that aren't on the 360 or PS3. Audio options are very limited, just sliders for sound effects and music. There's no slider for dialogue. And this game does not have subtitles, and that can be a problem for some people. So I've actually made my own subtitles that I'm adding to the videos. Check out the controls. You can see that as well as the keyboard and mouse buttons, there are things there saying pad 8, pad 7, pad 1. That's if you plug a controller in. And surprisingly, that's what you get even if you plug in an Xbox 360 controller. It does not have the correct Xbox 360 button prompts, despite the fact that this is actually a port of the Xbox 360 version. And I think that's an indicator of the rather rushed state of the game. They just ran out of time at the end of development, and so they didn't have time to implement proper button prompts, they didn't have time to make subtitles. They just had enough time to, play test and eliminate bugs and so on, make sure the game was working alright, but the game is lacking polish in a few areas. This game is actually quite easy if you play it in the normal difficulty mode. When I played it in normal the first time, I was constantly getting messages saying max health and max ammo, and this game encourages you to explore to find hidden stashes of health and ammo, and I couldn't even pick that stuff up. So I'll be playing this in the hard difficulty setting, and when I played it in hard mode I found that I actually needed all those hidden stashes of health and ammo. There are some bits in the middle of the game that are quite challenging, but overall I'd say hard mode has the best gameplay balance. I would recommend hard mode if you are experienced at first-person shooters. Now I'm going to end this first video by showing the game's intro movie, and the actual gameplay will begin in the next video. Thanks for watching.
The Soviet Union continues to expand in both military might and political influence.
Soviet Russia holds a commanding position in the future destiny of the world.
But it was the United States that held the secret to atomic power.
It's determined declares we must have atomic control. The flags of freedom fly all over the world.
This superiority would be short-lived, however, as Stalin was already at work on a plan of his own. While searching for uranium on a tiny island off the southeast coast of the Soviet Union, Russian engineers discovered E-99, a powerful and unprecedented source of energy. Seeing an opportunity for further world domination, Stalin authorizes unlimited development funds to explore the capacities of the substance. Project Director Viktor Borisov establishes an island research station, Katorga 12. For his groundbreaking research, he receives the Order of Lenin. When Nikita Khrushchev succeeds Stalin, he accelerates the program, pressuring Borisov to begin field experiments. However, not only is E-99 capable of delivering unimagined power, it is also incredibly volatile. Yet Borisov is pressured to begin tests. The disaster has no known survivors. Moscow buries the installation, effectively wiping it from the map. 2010. A U.S. spy satellite flying over the area is blinded by a radiation surge. Fearing another Chernobyl, and suspicious of Moscow's secrecy, the reconnaissance mission over Katorga 12 is ordered by the Pentagon.
Spartan Team Titan 1 actual, you are now entering Russian airspace. Proceed with caution.
Roger that, Titan 1. Continuing on this vector. ETA to target 3 minutes.
Brass must be scared shitless if they're willing to risk an international incident sending us in like this. Intel says this berg's been abandoned for 50 years. But you know what they say about military intelligence. So keep your head on a swivel.
Spartan Team, maintain present speed and heading.
Copy that, Titan 1.
Damn! You see that?
The Spartan 2-1, Spartan 2-1, we're reading a radiation spike